Hello, crafty friends. My name's Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 2 of my Spring Advent 2026 live stream series. If you are here live with me, make sure to say hey over there in the chatter box. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from down in the comment section below. Also, if you're here live, do not forget to answer today's poll. And if this is your first time to this series, starting yesterday, we do have a new way to do polls around here, so it's a little bit different. If you look up on screen, about right there, there is the question. And so today's question, which if you're on replay, I want you to answer below. Are you getting crafty today? Yes or no? If you are here with us in the live chat, all you have to do is type in 1 for yes or 2 for no, and it will tally that up. Trying out some new features of StreamYard, may as well if I pay for it, right? So we will close that later and find out who's getting crafty. Now, if you did answer yes, let us know over in the chatter box what you're doing to craft today, what fun things you are doing. This I about gave something away, so I got it. So if you are new to the series, you are going to want to watch the kickoff video one time all the way through. And that is going to tell you everything you'll need to know about the prizes, what goes on, the secret words. And that is linked in the description box below. And if you're here live, Nightbot will be sharing every once in a while over in the comments or over in the chat box the link to do that. So watch it one time all the way through, because during the live stream I don't have time to answer questions, but I went through all of it there, so that is going to be your best resource. If this is going to be confusing. If this is your second day joining us, put second over in the chat, because I can't just have you type 2, because then it will try to enter you in for no, you're not getting crafty. And Carmen, thank you so much. She just gifted a Call Me Crafty Al membership, and let me see who that went to. Congratulations to Lisa. That is so exciting. Thank you so much, Carmen, for that. And I just saw something else pop up. Erica just finished her Pink and Main cards from last week's birthday bash, and she did a $10 super chat. Thank you guys so very much.
Thank you very much.
And I will get both of your names into the Jelly Bean bonus machine later today. I can't really give too much away here, but Erica, you'll have to let me know if you saw the announcement about Pink and Main's next event. I cannot officially announce it yet, but if you were part of the event, then you did see that. Because the chat is already flying, I see, yes, so many of you were here with us yesterday. I love that. Thank you for coming back. We have, let's see, including today, we still have 7 days to get crafty. Thank you. Speaking, I want to take a minute or a couple minutes to thank the sponsor of this series, and that is Vivica from Color Me Nordic. She is the retailer for Gummiapan here in the US, and she also ships to Canada. And she not only gave me a calendar to use here while I get crafty, but she sent an extra one for a grand prize and some extra goodies for Jelly Bean bonus prizes. So if you want to show Vivica your thank you and place an order with her, I do have a link in the description box below. It is not an affiliate link, but if you'll let her know in the notes when you check out that Crafty Al sent you, that is appreciated. Doing that lets her know that you're enjoying me using these products, and then she'll keep, hopefully, knock on wood, sponsoring this series. So let's give her a great big thank you. Yes. Love it. Oh, wait. I meant to say the chat is flying by. Do not forget, you guys, that if you really need my attention while I'm live, if it's a question that I specifically have to answer, type question in all caps in front of your message. And then when I look over here at my comments, that's easier for me to see. Now, if you need my attention specifically, because like my background's on fire, or my mic has went off, or my camera's frozen up, then you're going to put Alicia in all caps. You used to be able to start typing in at CALLMECRAFTYAL and highlight it, but the new way that StreamYard does the comments, it doesn't highlight it for me. So it's going to be really important that you do the question or the Crafty Owl all in caps, and that way I can see it. And speaking of tagging me, I did see it looks like there might be some issues with tagging in the comments for you guys. And when I first saw Lisa's message, I was going to tell her to make sure she was on a computer, because like I know at least on my phone and my iPad and stuff, I cannot highlight people, but it looks like others of you were having issues. So I would maybe suggest going out of YouTube, coming back in. Maybe it just needs a little refresher, but hopefully it will work so you guys can keep chatting to each other, because I know that you love to do that. And I love to see it when you do as well. Let's see. Oh, I got to make sure I don't have any questions. If I did miss a question, if it flew by, I want you to re-put it in for me because the chat is flying. Oh, Monica. Oh, where'd it go? Sorry. Monica said she knows a secret announcement. I don't know if anybody else said the same thing. All right. I did want to point out one other message, and that was Erica, not really pointing out her message. Welcome from Cincinnati, Ohio. But I wanted to check in and make sure that you got your member reward. I sent out a whole bunch a couple weeks ago, and I noticed that yours seemed to be taking double the time of everyone else's. But I think it finally got delivered. So you'll have to let me know if it showed up. All righty. Let's see. Arlene says it works for her, but she does have to refresh from time to time. Technology. Today I was getting ready to send out an email about this live stream, and so I just copied the email from yesterday, and it would not let me highlight any of the text to change it. But as soon as I got out of my email server, came back in, then all of a sudden I could highlight it. So maybe there's something wonky going on today. Let's see. Carrie saw the secret announcement, and Erica said she got it last night. Good. I did try out Pirate Ship for the first time. You know, usually I just go to the post office, but Pirate Ship, when I had to send out so many packages and it saved me like $2 to $3 a package, I did that. And when I go to the post office, you know, I just get that long receipt with tracking numbers. I never track to see if anything made it, but with Pirate Ship, you just go into your account and it shows you what ones have been delivered. So that was awesome. Oh, and Diane got hers. Awesome. Yeah, I think I sent him out probably close to 40 packages for member rewards. I'm always a little bit behind on those, but they always do get out. So speaking of members, if you're interested in becoming one, click on the join button below this video. It starts as low as $1.99 a month. You get lots of great perks. If you do see that the cheapest level is more than $1.99, you're probably on an iPhone or iPad. So hop off that and try a laptop or an Android device. Guys, I got one bit of news, and then we're gonna get with it. Oh, I just saw at the top here, Carmen said she's super excited about the pink and main announcement. I am too. Okay, new news. If you watch, does anybody watch New Heights with the Kelsey brothers? They do new news. I have some new news today. On my desktop in front of me, if you did not see this morning's rewind video, the team and I rewound back to the April 2023 sheet load of cards. And this is a set of clear cards I made in that video. So I hope you will check that out. I have not got a chance yet to check out the team's videos because right after I did the premiere, I had to get ready for this live stream and get down here. So I will be watching them this afternoon. And then tonight, let me know, has anybody ever watched Stamp Wars? If you have, put Stamp Wars over in the chatter box. It is a fun challenge. It's like a crafty challenge live stream over on the Nancy Stamps YouTube channel. And what happens is all the participants get the same product from a company, and then we have some or they have some parameters that they have to follow and create cards live. So you might notice that there's a mystery guest. So I would suggest you might want to check that out tonight. I do have the Nancy Stamps channel linked in the description box below. I cannot link directly to the video yet, but I have linked to her live stream tab that after it goes live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, you can see that live video there and join in and find out who that mystery guest is. But that's all I can tell you guys. All right. Okay, like Elisa has watched Stamp Wars before. Awesome. Carmen loves Pirate Ship. She never goes to the post office. How do you get them to pick it up? Like, because I didn't think I could just put all those packages in my mailbox. Paula says, do I have the clear cardstock linked down below? Paula, I do not have it linked in this video, but it is linked in that rewind video. Yeah. Oh, and Arlene had not heard of Stamp Wars until just now. Yes, so you'll want to check it out. It's pretty fun. You know, you have to, the participants have to think on their toes, okay? A lot of Pirate Ship fans. Awesome. Okay, it's time to go, you guys, to my shelf of Spring Advent and grab day number 2. Why don't we go ahead and close the poll and find out how many people are getting crafty today. All right. It looks like 74% of you are getting crafty. That is excellent. To our friends who aren't, maybe hopefully tomorrow you can do that. I hope that everybody gets to get a little crafty this weekend. Okay, what does Carmen say? She says she goes to USPS and requests to pick up and leave the packages by her front door. I like that. You know what? I have to ship another package, and I don't really want to go to the post office right now. I'm going to try it, Carmen. I am going to try that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at, oh. Sorry, one of the dies fell out. I won't look. I'll just grab it out of the package and put it back in the folder. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think today's die might be. And we just have to go by like categories, like a plant, an animal, a toy, a piece of decor. Put your guesses over there in the chat. And if you're here on replay, down in the comment section below. And I can hide this one now. Let me know. We have animal, nature, floral. We got lots of nature and floral. All right. Ooh, transportation maybe. All right. I do see that Tara might be a little bit behind the live stream. So Tara, when you see this, you might want to put your video on 2x speed to catch up. That way, if you're here still at the end, that you have time to get in your entry to win today's giveaway. Okay. So I might talk a little fast, but then you should be able to catch up. All right. Let's go ahead and see what today is going to bring us. Ooh, I think it's a rose, you guys. So we have a rose. Yes, because I think I see some thorns. So we have the whole rose with the stem and then the little, just the bud here. All righty. Give me some ideas over in the chat box. Over in the chatter box, what you might do with today's goodie. I'm going to just put it right here on my magnet board so I don't lose those. And if you are new, I am using the same color palette the entire time for this series. So that's a look at that. It is Color Cube card number 187 in volume 1 and volume 2. And I will be making a Polaroid or a little instant photo. Here is yesterday's day 1, and I believe Reagan won this. And at the end of today's stream, somebody will win the day 2 Polaroid. So make sure to keep watching. And I did go ahead yesterday. I showed you how I had like my old Gummiapan Advent dies in this. I did go ahead and add the ones from the holiday 2025 calendar in here. That way I can use this folder for all the new ones. So here is a look at what came in yesterday's package. Okay, this is funny. This is funny. Arlene said, if you have not listened to CRAFTYAL on 2 times speed, you are missing out. It is hilarious. It is. Now, I will tell you what's even more hilarious. If you slow it down. If you slow it down, you're going to get an idea of what I sounded like when I went out for Mexican on my birthday and had a very strong peach margarita. That's if you slow it down, though, but just make sure to speed it back up. All right. Kristen said she likes a tag or note background from yesterday to pair with the rose from today. Yes. So I am trying to focus on only the Gummiapan products that I own. So this is a little bit different than the Christmas or the holiday because I do only use the products I get in the current calendars. But here we have a chance to go back and use some other goodies. Angie, hello, Angie. She says she's listened to me on double speed so much that she's used to me sounding like that. Yeah, I do. I cannot quite take 2 times speed if there's a lot of talking, but definitely I watch everything on 1.5 speed. Welcome, Linda. Make sure to smash the like button, friends, when you come in. And the more likes we get, the more jelly bean bonus names we pull at the end. Like yesterday, I realized I messed up. I gave out 1 too many jelly bean bonus names because we didn't get to 125. So today, hopefully we can get to at least 125. So I pull another 4 names and let's see where we're at right now. Right now, there are 66 of you on here and 59 likes. So there were already some when we went live, and Carmen gave us 7. So smash that like button if you're here because that number should just be a little bit higher. Rebecca asks, do I have a vase? I do not think so. What we can do is kind of flip through those books and see what I have. One thing I was thinking to try something different. I know that I told you guys on the kickoff that I lost my favorite die from the holiday advent. It was like some little wooden boards together. Way cute. But when I was putting these in here yesterday, I found, where's it at? I found, oh, Jay, thank you so much for that super chat, friend. I am ready for spring too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, my applause didn't go off. Thank you so much, Jay. That is too kind. I will be putting any super chats or PayPal donations toward shipping for the prizes. Any overages will be for prizes later in the year. So thank you so much, unless they're earmarked for something different. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hello, Danny. Hello, friend. Glad you're stopping by for a little bit. So at Christmas, one of the other dies, it was like a little tag and it had staples in the edges. But I thought what might be fun is to cut a bunch of these and put them together like wood planks. So I think for today's background, I will do that. And why don't we do some ink smushing to cut our roses out. And let me bring that back in here. So we'll have our roses. And remember, we just decorate that 3-inch square together. And speaking of together, if you're new to my live streams, we love a poll here, don't we? So it is poll time. Get your poll lights out if you are in the chat. And what I want to know, because I think I want to focus on one or the other. For the project today, should I do the full rose or just the bud? So we will do the flower or the bud in the pole. And again, the poles are a little bit different now. So let me get that ready. And I will tell you how to vote. So we do full flower or just the bud? All right. I'll give you a couple minutes there. So up on the left, you'll see the poll now. If you think I should use a full flower, you'll type 1 into the chatter box. And if you think I should just use the bud, and again, it would probably be multiple, at least 3 of each one, type in number 2. I think for the full flower, because it does have roses down here, I'm not sure if I'll be able to ink smush, because maybe I'll watercolor if it comes to that. Because ink smushing, you know, I could have just cut out the areas with the small die, but here I really just couldn't cut the bottom out of the green since we have the flowers. So let me know what you think. You have about another minute to get that in, so I will play a little music. My beverage today is I made myself a dirty energy drink. So it's pink slush Alani, which is my favorite. I put, let's see, strawberry, peach, and pineapple and creamer in there. It's so good. I have my very own dirty soda bar in my house now. We have like 12 to 15 syrups. Love it. Okay, now I'll play some music. Jay says that he's waiting for me to make my own crispy Diet Coke. We chatted this week about crispy Diet Cokes. He finally got one from McDonald's. I have looked into, what is SodaStream? Is that what those things are called? And I know that they have like Diet Pepsi for SodaStream or whatever the pop thing is, but they don't have Diet Coke syrup. In an ideal world, I would somehow be able to have my own fountain machine with just that single Diet Coke, and I could, you know, like buy like the real Diet Coke syrup. But alas, I just get it from McDonald's when I'm out and about. Oh yes, Ari says after doing his research. Oh, right here. The McDonald's Diet Coke is clearly superior. It definitely is. Now, I will tell you, my local McDonald's, for a while, it was not a superior Diet Coke. Like they weren't putting enough ice in it. It didn't taste quite the same. But lately, it has been tasting just like it used to again. So I'm excited for that. All right. Mona says she doesn't drink pop. So what is a crispy Diet Coke? It is a fountain Diet Coke from McDonald's. All of their sodas are pretty crispy. It's just like cold. And I know when I have that first sip of a McDonald's fountain Diet Coke, I just feel it run away all the way through my body. Elisa said she used to have a SodaStream. Yeah, I have a feeling it probably would not satisfy me, so I would not want to spend the money. But I have thought about it when I saw the Diet Pepsi syrup. Okay, let's see which option was the winner here. It looks pretty overwhelming again. So with 89% of the vote, I'm going to use the full flower. So I'm just going to put this, I'm going to put that up there, okay? And I think what I want to do, I'm going to cut a few of these out of watercolor cardstock, and a few of our petals. And besides the colors in this card, I can also use neutrals. So what I'm going to do is try to find a liquid watercolor from TE that I probably have to use their black and just put a lot of water in it to lighten it, because I don't think they have any grays. So oh, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Brown is also a neutral, so I'm going to use the Toffee watercolor for the background. And if you missed out on yesterday, I know Teresa couldn't be here today, but Teresa gifted me with such an awesome present, and I will be using it again today. So it came in my mailbox here at home, and she sent me the magic mat and the magnetic mat for my little, my Spellbinder Scout. And I have to tell you, this thing is awesome. So this is some Strathmore Bristol Smooth, so it can take some liquid. So I'm going to cut, I think I'm going to cut 3 of these to be my wood boards. And I will cut, I'm going to cut 3 of the flowers, but I don't know if I'll use all of those. Maybe, you know what, maybe I'll only end up using 1 because it is kind of big. We have Bonnie. She likes to go to McDonald's for her for the caramel frappe. That is one thing, you guys. I do not like coffee, tea, anything. So my daughter's really into coffee, and we go to Scooters a lot for her. But I have to go for my fountain sodas. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Oh, this is pretty. Like I mentioned yesterday, Gummiapan does such a great job putting, making their dies so that they have extra cuts and impression for texture. I mean, look at all that. It's not just, you know, the outline of the rose. You have all of the details cut into there. Kristen said that Scooters is good. She likes getting the mango fruit and ice. So now I am not a fan of coffee. So like if Presley would go to Starbucks, I'm definitely not going with her. But I think it was like in maybe last fall or in the winter, they did have a banana bread drinks. And I did get a banana bread chai, I think. So it's tea. I usually don't like tea, but I do like some chai, and that was pretty good. I like that. It was cold though. I don't do hot drinks. I think I had my mouth burned 1 too many times as a child on hot drinks. And I'm going to go ahead. I changed my mind here. I'm going to cut 5 of these little boards because they're a little bit smaller than I thought. Mary Kay says she drinks way too much coffee. I drink way too much soda. I've got to get back on adding more water to my repertoire. Carlene says Pepsi for her all the way. Growing up, Pepsi was always what we had in the house, but I do prefer Coke products. When my sister comes to visit, I usually try to get her some Pepsi products. Ooh, Diane, she says she loves her magic mat. She has 1 for her Scout and multiple for the Platinum or Big Shot. Awesome. Yeah, I do have 1 for my Big Shot. I've had that for a while, but it has gotten to the point where I really need to flatten it because it is pretty warped, and I just have not done that. Okay, I'm going to cut 1 more rose. Canyon Harvest says we are getting a new drinks chain drive-through called Sip. Looks interesting. Okay. I meant to change. Canyon Harvest, is that like a dirty soda shop? So mostly in Utah, dirty soda shops are huge. And I wish we had one here, if that's what that is. But whenever I go to Kansas City now, I do have to stop by Swig and get myself a real dirty soda instead of making my own. You might think it's weird to put like creamer and and coffee syrups, you know, in your soda, but it turns out to be pretty yummy. Especially with the creamer, it almost makes it like, you know, like a flute. Oh no. Oh, you can't see it. I cut off one edge of the rose, but I think that'll be okay. Just because I won't be using all of the, oh, you know what? That didn't cut because it was off the edge. I guess I will recut that. Maybe I should do less talking and more crafting. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's kind of like like a soda float with the creamer. Okay. Let's try that again. Kristen says that they have a Ziggy's there. She gets Dr. Pepper with cherry and coconut flavors. Okay, so Ziggy's must be another dirty soda shop. Have not heard of that one. Let's try that. Okay, that one came out better. I think for now that might be all that we have to do. We'll bring in. Okay, before I lose these, I'm going to put my dies back on there. Oh, now I know you're all giving your dirty soda stories. I'm going to have to go back later and read everybody's. And I'm going to cut off the staples from this. I'm not going to be too, I do need different scissors. Hold on. So I'm not going to be like too exact and cut down into where the staples go. I'm just going to trim it off right with the edge there. Just get rid of those. And again, I'm just going to use these like wood planks, you know, since I lost my favorite die from that set. I still have to get down on the floor to see if it just fell, because my cats like to get up on my desk and then start knocking stuff off. So I'm just hoping that's what they did. I mean, I'm not hoping they're knocking stuff off, but you know, that's where it's at. Carrie said she would love a dirty soda place. Just moved from Boston Metro to a small town in PA. Don't have anything like that here. Yeah, Carrie, we don't. You would think in Omaha we would have something. I mean, maybe soon. Hopefully, we'll get a dirty soda shop. We do have some actually. Now I take that back. We do have here in my little area a mobile dirty soda, like a truck, and I do like to go there on special occasions and get myself a dirty energy drink or dirty soda, but we don't have like any, you know, stationary place. And you would think in Omaha we would. That's why I bought syrups for myself, and I just get them on Amazon. You know, you can get like a whole bottle of syrup for, I mean, like $10, not too bad. And you know, one drink at a dirty soda shop is going to run you $8 plus tip. So that's why I have quite a few syrups. Oh, yes, Carrie. Good point. She said her dirty soda was, her first one was at Stamp Joy in 2025 at the store. Yes, they have a mobile dirty soda place come there too. That was probably actually the first time I tasted one as well. I had kind of forgotten about that before going to Swig, you know, for the official one. I had forgotten about that at Stamp Joy. Okay. Now that we've gotten way sidetracked talking about dirty sodas. Okay, what I'm going to do, so like I said, this is Strathmore Bristol Smooth, so it can take a little bit of water. What I'm going to do, so I just have my little water bottle here. I'm going to, I don't know if that'll run away too much on me. I think so. So I put a dot up there, and I'm going to put, for these boards, a couple dots of toffee. Monica says, if I get one of the magnets that they use to pick up screws and nails, usually, oh, with the extendable hand, I bet my husband has one of those. I will check that out. Thank you for that idea. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just get some water on my brush and do a little water wash on this. And then, okay, I did not get enough water maybe because it's not moving. And, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit. I am going to have to get out something different for this. Give me a second. That water went right away. I'm just going to pour some of this in here. And I want it to look kind of rustic, so I'm not going to paint the whole thing. Toffee watercolor sounds like something fun, yes. This sounds like lots of you are using the little magnet, little retractable magnet or whatever they call that. Telescoping maybe. Oh, there, I got enough water on that for it to kind of move around. Okay. I'm going to let those dry a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more on these, on the first two. Let those dry, and then I'll come in and add some more for some extra texture. Okay. Now for the roses, I'm going to get out. Originally, I was just going to use, you know, like the lollipop. I don't have, what is it? I don't have fruit punch liquid watercolor, so I thought lollipop was close. And I was going to do some pink roses, you know, because that seemed most traditional. But should we do a different colored rose? Like maybe a teal or a purple rose? Get ready here, guys. So I'll bring in so let's do pink, purple, or blue. I'm going to get you guys get your pull lights in the chat. And remember, I have to use the colors from my color palette, so that's why we're kind of limited here. I did see somebody said to use yellow. So get those. I see those pull lights coming in. What should we do? Pink, purple, or blue. If you're new to this series, the polls are a little bit different. So up on screen now on the left, if you think I should do pink, you'll type in 1. Purple, type in 2, or blue, type in 3. And I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. And I think while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and work on the stems of my rose because I can go ahead and start that. I am going to get a smaller brush here. Oh, I better get out my green watercolor. And for the green, I'm using Pea Pod liquid watercolor. Do the same thing, just put some water along the stems. Mm. Go. Let me know when you guys, oh, and here I use the big one. I didn't even pay attention. When you guys do water, your watercoloring, do you have clean water or do you just use the same that you, because I noticed on these that when I went to do the watercolor wash for more, that the water was kind of brown. So I don't know if when I go to do whatever color we choose here for the roses, if it will not look correct because of that. Do I need to have 2 little things of water or will this not affect it that much? Okay, keep getting those votes in. And I will go stop that poll here in just a minute. Okay. So it looks like Linda says she has clean water. Elisa said she rinses her brush and uses 2 cups of water. All right, I need to figure out something to have down here. Okay. All right. So I need to either bring down another one of these or see what I can find that would work. For today, though, we're going to have to just live with this. I'll color in my last stem and then we'll close the poll for what color to make our roses. I'm going to wipe this up right here before I have my hand in that or my rose. Okay. I'm going to move these out of the way, wipe that up. And before I move on to the rose petal, I'm going to go ahead and add some more toffee to these just to give it some more depth. Ooh, that was a little bit too much. I don't think I'll need that. All right. Let that dry. Let's go ahead and find out which color roses we will be making. So let's stop the poll. And it looks like with 47% of the vote, so almost half of you, we will be doing purple roses. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put away the pink and the blue because I did like a poll on something recently where I had you guys vote and then I totally did not even do what the result was because I wasn't thinking. So if I put those away, then I won't mess up. So we will do that. But before we do, guys, Get out your secret word tracker. If you don't have one of these yet, make sure to check out the description box below and you can download yours. When I give away the secret words during the daily live streams, you'll put them up here. And if you collect any bonus words, you will put them down at the bottom. Today's secret word, and remember, what kind of words are they? Yes, Carrie's got it. They are secret words. Do not give these away in the chat, in the comments. Don't mention where you're finding the bonus words, because then you risk disqualification, and that's no fun for anyone. I want those of you who are watching my videos, paying attention, to be the ones that are getting the secret words for the final giveaway. Okay, today's secret word is day 2, right? Rain, R-A-I-N. We got some rain last week here. Wait, I guess it was earlier this week. I don't know what day it is, you guys. Earlier this week, we did get some rain. And Dawn just gifted a CRAFTYAL membership.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Let's go see who that went to. That was gifted to... Oh, it's not showing up on here. Hold on, let me go to live chat. Oh, here we go. That was gifted to Giovanna. Oh, and Erica just gifted a live chat, or a membership, not a live chat. And that one went to Vanessa. Congratulations. And thank you to both of you ladies. I will be adding.
Thank you very much.
I will be adding the name to the Jelly Bean bonus machine. Before I move on, I did forget to show you guys today that if you are interested in any of in any of the products you see me use, or if you need to get a spring calendar of your own while supplies last, I also have the tracker. That's what made me think of this. You can also download the tracker from this supply list, but I do have the common products you'll see me use. And then somebody yesterday asked about my watch band, so I did add that down here if you have an Apple Watch and were interested in that. Most of those links are affiliate links, so I get a small portion of the sale at no extra cost to you. So thank you always for using those. I know many of you do, so I appreciate that. Now, what should we do, guys? Let's go back down and let's color in our roses. Oh, Carmen said she just checked out the Ziggy's menu by her for dirty sodas. Ooh, Carmen, you'll have to let me know if you go try one and what you did. Let's see, the last one I got at Swig, it was Diet Coke, peach, cream, and something. Oh, maybe raspberry, peach, and cream. It was pretty good. But I have found that I prefer to have a Sprite base, because then you can make it like all fruity and stuff with the creamers. Welcome. Christina said she's just joining. Welcome, friend. Make sure everybody to smash that like button. The more we get, the more names we pull at the end of the live stream. All righty. So we're going. The audience chose purple for our roses. So I can hide that. Put a couple drops of purple up there. And do a little. I think it was Jay who said, even if my water's a little brown, it'll just make it look more natural. I'm going to go with that. Okay. I always get real quiet when I do any kind of like coloring. Oh, now the water looks kind of purple, so it matches. It's going to put some dots on there and then get water to move it around, because this is a pretty dark purple. I maybe should have diluted it a little bit on my board. All right, we'll let that dry for a little bit and then maybe put some more purple on there. I'm just going to add some more toffee to this for texture. All right. Okay. Ah, that was a lot of concentrating. I'm going to have another sip of my dirty energy drink. Dawn said when she was a kid, they called it swamp water, and that was every kind of pop you could put in one glass. Is that what a dirty soda shop is? So they do, at least when I've had it, they do usually stick to just one soda for the base. But then they put like flavor and creamer in it. So, you know, if you go to like a coffee shop and they have all of those Tirani bottles with different syrups, they use those same kind of syrups and put the flavor into the soda. So, you know, you could get like a cherry Coke at a swig and they would put cherry syrup in it. But, you know, you could get vanilla and cherry and creamer in there too, and just makes it different flavors. So look up, like if you're on TikTok or even Instagram, if you look up dirty sodas, you'll find like a whole bunch of little videos with different recipes, and you might get a better idea of that. Okay. I think, you guys, these are pretty close to being dry. I'm gonna add just a little more to, I just want to add some more texture into these. Okay. I'm going to set this to the side to dry, and now I think I don't even know what I can do right now while those dry. I guess I could use my heat tool, but let's start thinking about our background. I think what I'm going to do is get out another piece of Strathmore Bristol Smooth, and I'm going to do like a blue watercolor wash on this using the Tropical Punch, and hopefully just make it kind of light. Should have probably done this one first, so it had time to dry since it's the background. So here is what I use. I don't have any scraps cut down right now, so. Oh, Carrie, I know I was probably talking about this at the holiday advent. She said she got the drink mixes from Walmart and like all of them. The peach ring flavor is her favorite, not so fond of mermaid. So yeah, they have water flavorings there. And I believe the package, it's great value. I believe it's called Mermaid, and it has 4 different flavors. So I like to add that to my water. You can also add stuff like that to your sodas, or like sparkling water too. And that'll kind of be like a dirty soda as well. Now I guess I gotta bring this back in. Shouldn't have gotten rid of that already. Gonna wipe up what's dry there. And I do want this to be kind of light. So I'm going to put some water in that. Arlene says her friend adds white chocolate coffee syrup to his Coke. Yeah, you can try all those syrups and they make very unique flavors. Oh goodness, this is That's pretty purpley. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to go dump this water out. I will be right back, okay? All right, that's how quick that was. I got myself some clean water because that was way purple, so I knew it would have messed with my background. See, Amy said that I'm so brave putting the watercolor so far from where I'm painting. I mean, I don't put it past me. I might end up having some blue spots here. I'll put that over here, okay? That way we won't have to. That was pretty dark. I'm going to go ahead. That was way too much watercolor there. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. So I will play some music and mute my mic while I do that. I shut the music off. So here we go, you guys. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Okay. Well, you got a little bit wonky, but now I think I can take all this stuff. It's all dry now. And I would like, well, maybe I will. I am going to kind of clean this up because I'd like this for my gluing to have it all adhered. Oh, and I know that many of you will want me to like ink smush this up and make something else, but I'm just going to go ahead and just clean it right now. I'm just going to get rid of it. I know a lot of you think that's not, I'm breaking the rules, but I'm just going to clean it off now. So please forgive me. And thank you to Terry for gifting a membership.
Thank you very much.
And that went to, let's see, Terry's went to Warrior Queen. Congratulations. Thank you so much for doing that. If you did get gifted a membership today, make sure to check out the membership tab on my channel, and you'll scroll down to the bottom and keep scrolling a little bit. It's going to have links to the latest archive, any other links to like current perks. The most important thing is a monthly blog. If you go to the monthly blog, it's going to have links to all current and past perks. That's your treasure trove. And also at the top of the monthly blog, while you're a member, because you can go ahead and renew after your free membership is up, there is a members only email address. You can feel free to reach out with any other questions. So thank you to everybody again who gifted memberships today. Thank you. Amy says that she will not go to the craft police. Thank you for wasting of supplies. Yes, thank you. And Amy says there are no rules in paper crafting. I know. I've had some. I did actually during the holiday advent. I did clean it up once and use it as a background for some future projects. But I am just going to clean this off today. I think I will. That is a lot of watercolor. I'm just going to squirt some water on there. Get out my colorful tea towel that I clean stuff up with. Ooh, oh my goodness, look at that, you guys. Yeah, I put a lot of blue on there. I went a little crazy. I went just a little crazy. All right, that is, I'm going to dry that with it. It's a little moist still. Okay. I'm going to bring these in. And I know that I want to kind of put these boards over here, kind of offset them. I think I'll start with those about right there. And I think I'm going to do dry adhesive ATG and some liquid glue. Oh my goodness. Give me just a second here. I just saw Terry gifted even more memberships. We will take a look at that here. Let me get this one down. Actually, let me get both of these down. Put them there under a magnet. Okay. All right. Terry just gifted 5. Oh, Terry has been a member for 5 months. Terry, thank you for gifting the first one. I thought you gifted 5 more, but Terry, in honor of her 5 months, she gets to send a little message for free, a little super chat for free. So all members can do that, and then it will show you how many months you've been a member for. So thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying my channel and membership. Thank you so much, Terry. Okay, now I'm going to take and put the middle one on next and center it between the top two. And that way I can kind of get everything centered as nicely as possible. And then the other two, I'll center between each of those. If you watched my last Oh So Inspired, this is kind of the same thing that I did for my card. I'll see if I can find that. It was a very cool card. And then these will go in just a little bit deeper. Oh, Jay, thank you. He says he really liked that card. Yeah, it is. I will try to find it. That was one of my favorite cards I've made. If you have never watched the Oh So Inspired Hop, it is a hop that I host here on YouTube, and Jay's on the team, Carmen's on the team. I don't know if anybody else in the chat is, but what we do is we take the same inspiration piece each month and create something new based upon it. So if you like artists' limes, how she does that, that's kind of what we do, but we make a hop out of it. And it is always so awesome to see like how that original piece inspires completely different creations from people on the team. So to see mine, you can check out my video tab here on my channel, and then I tell you how you can go and watch everyone else's. So I hope you'll do that. If you watch the April Oh So Inspired Hop, put inspired over in the live chat or down in the comment section below. Oh, yes. And you can also play along. I have an album. I don't even think I've made that album yet on Facebook. I need to do that. So I usually have a Facebook album, but if you share like over on Instagram or anything, I have hashtags each month. And yeah, you can be inspired as well. Yay. Angie's watched it. Let's see. Tara, Arlene, I love it. Let's see. Ooh, they're flying by. Monica, Tiffany, Carrie. Thank you guys all so much for watching that. I know that I love to see you all in the chat, or in the comment section, leaving those comments on our videos. So we appreciate that. I will see if I can find that real quick while that dries. I can't find it quickly. So check it out. But I love the card I created. I got some new goodies from Carmen, who's my Stampin' Up dealer, I called her. And I got to use them and it turned out so cute. And I want to make the same card in like all the different color palettes. All right, now. I'm thinking 3 is too many. I think they kind of get lost. What do we think? So, okay, what do we think about that? I did not mean to do, wait, yeah, I did. Get your pole lights out, guys. All right. So what I want to know is, should I just use a single rose, which I'll show you that here in just a second, or should I use multiple? So let me get that poll ready for you. And this will just be like a really quick poll. How many roses? And it will be either so this might be a little bit confusing. I wanted at least the number 1 to match up. So if you would like me to just do 1 rose on here, type in 1. But if you want me to use all 3, then type in 2. I know that's a little bit confusing. 1 or 2, either like all 3 roses or just use 1. Get those votes in. You have about 45 seconds. I will play a little music while you do that, while you vote. That music did not last very long. The song is over. All right. Before we see which option is the winner, I did have, oh, where did it go? I had Amy said, do I have any sentiment dies? I do not. The only dies that I have from Gummiapan, I have numbers. I did consider like putting a number on for each day of the series, but I'm not going to do that. But no, I don't have any word dies or stamps from Gummiapan. So I talked about it a little bit maybe yesterday on the kickoff. These won't have sentiments. Well, I was going to say, if you're the lucky winner, you know, you could add one, but I guess since it's made into a Polaroid, you really can't use it on anything else because it will be stuck on that background. But no, I don't have any sentiment dies. I need to go to Color Me Nordic and see if Gummiapan does have any sentiment dies. All right, let's see which option was the winner here. So with 71% of the vote, I will be putting all 3 roses on here. Okay. I do kind of like how they are here. Now, to keep them arranged like that, ooh, you know what? I'm going to bring in my removable tape again and just try to get it across all 3. But before I put these down, I am going to go ahead and cut off the excess of my boards. And I know we talked about you could play along with Oh So Inspired. You can also play along with this series. If you have the advent calendar, you can use that day's die and create something. It doesn't have to be a Polaroid. You don't have to use the same color palette. What I do ask, though, is if you do have it, don't work ahead. Like, don't share something using the day 8 die today. But I have a Facebook album, or an album in my Facebook group. The link to that group is at the bottom of the description box below. If you're not already a member, you have to answer a question, agree to group rules, and it automatically lets you in, but you can put your creation in there. Now, I know that not all of you got this spring calendar because you're watching this hoping to win one, right? Remember? I have an extra one for a lucky viewer. What you can do is, if you have a rose die, you could make something. So whatever die I open up that day, if you have something in your stash kind of similar, you can play along that way and share. So it's always fun. I need to go look and see if anybody played along yesterday. Here, I cut those boards off. Oh, Patricia went and did some reconnaissance for us, and she says they do have sentiment dies. I'll have to check those out. I'll have to go look at those. It wouldn't, though, be in time for this series. They wouldn't get here, but maybe, hopefully there'll be another, either it was supposed to be an Easter calendar, remember, but now it's spring. So I'll have to go check that out. Thank you. And do you guys, what do we think? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for that. So what I'm going to do is put liquid adhesive on the back. And there are some small pieces here. So I'm just going to kind of tap the glue in the smaller areas. No, I'm going to go get my bigger magnet. So Glass Board Studio sells all kinds of different magnets, and they have this one that's a ruler as well, but it's nice and long and heavy. So I'm going to let that sit under there for just a little bit. We'll give that a minute to dry. While that does it, guys, let's do a stamp of approval check. Before I do it, though, if you're here live and have not yet smashed that like button, go smash it now, and we'll see how many bonus things we get to pull so far. All right. As of now, we have, oh, guys, we have 89 likes. So that would be 2 Jelly Bean bonus names. If we can get 11 more thumbs ups, which I know some people have came and went, we get to pull 3 Jelly Bean bonus names at the end of today. I know yesterday I messed up and I pulled 4 for 100 likes, but 100 likes gets you 3 Jelly Bean bonuses. So please smash that like button if you have not yet already. All right. Let's see. Nunya Business said that they have upgraded the glass mat with a ruler. Yes. I like my glass board. If you are looking for a glass board, I do have a link below with a discount code, and you can save, I think it's 10 to 15%. So that's always nice. Good question. And she says, are the sentiments in English over on Gummiapan? I almost bet they are, because, you know, like yesterday we had the fragile die that kind of cut into the piece. And I think they probably do a lot in English. I just said do. All right. Let's see if this is dry. I'm going to pull off my removable tape. Now what I have to do is see how like these are coming up because they weren't in the back. I need to go through and add some liquid glue to adhere all these little things down. And I think it's okay too if some of them pop up. It kind of gives it some dimension. Oh, Amy, yes, thank you for the reminder. I had actually forgotten to share that with my viewers, but yes, prices are going up on May 1st. So if you've been thinking about getting one, please order now. Yes, good point. Thank you for that reminder. I think they tried to keep the prices the same as long as they could. Oh, yeah. Tara just said the same thing. Yes. Okay. I'm going to try to put some under this. You know what? I'll trim this off, and then I'm going to put some underneath the stems. Just where they meet the edge. If you came in late, just a reminder that tonight there is another Stamp Wars on the Nancy Stamps YouTube channel, and there will be a mystery guest, and we just might all know who the mystery guest is. So you can join the live. You'll be able to see the link to the live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central over on Nancy's live tab. I do have that linked in the description box below. So if you go there around that time and just refresh until you see the new live video, you can join and find out who the mystery guest is. That's all I can say. Oh. Okay, so Nunya had upgraded to a bigger one. I did that same thing. They sent me this one to use and promote here on my channel, and I was a very late adopter of the magnetic glass board. But as soon as I used this one for just a little bit, I'm like, I need a bigger one. So I did place my order for that. Okay. And I'm just going to slip in here and add a little adhesive behind these stems. All right. Here it is, guys. We made that together. Thank you so much for all of your input. Thank you for being here and helping me out. Brian. The day 2 backer, which if you are a member, you can check out the membership tab or the monthly blog, and you can download your printable if you want to make your own. And on the visual supply list, I do have links to the album I use right over here on the right. I get those from Amazon. They have lots of different colors. I have bought white and black, but I think they have some other shades as well. Thank you for all your kind words on today's creation. You know what? I'm going to move this before I knock it over, my water. And thank you again. Just a big shout out to Vivica for sponsoring this series. Don't forget, if you do want to go help her out, support her with the purchase, I have a link down in the description box below. They're not affiliate links, but if you'll let her know that CRAFTYAL sent you in the order notes, or if you order over in Europe, if you order from Gummiapan, if you let them know CRAFTYAL sent you as well, that is always appreciated. I know that many of you did that in our previous series. You've put those notes in there, and that's how we get these great opportunities to have a series like this sponsored. So thank you guys for always doing that. Oh, that is so kind. I'm glad that you like my series. I love that. Yes, and thank you to Color Me Nordic and Vivica. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Marilyn says her granddaughter really wants to win this. Well, keep your fingers crossed, Marilyn and granddaughter. It is almost time to give this away. I just need to get it on the backer. And because I did use, you know, kind of like a mixed media cardstock and got it wet and it's kind of warped, I am going to put both adhesives on the back of this to help hold that in place. My ATG is about ready to run out of adhesive, so hopefully I can at least get this on before I have to fill it. Definitely going to want to hold this down with some magnets. All right. This is the time now, guys, where you have to get those stamps of approval in. Smash that like button if you haven't already, because I will be giving away. I should not try to talk and put this cap in. Let me get this in. There we go. I will be giving away today's Polaroid here in just a minute, and then we will pull for those jelly bean bonus names. Remember, those are at the end. We will pull for some prizes, extra prizes that Vivica sent, or extra entries into the giveaway. And I am doing a virtual jelly bean bonus machine, but I do have a representation here physically of the jelly bean bonus machine. All right. Let's go ahead and find out who's going to win this. Let's get that started. By that time, I think that will be dry so we can take a look at it. Okay. I will go get the giveaway tool ready. Oh, I guess I should go over. These rules are on the kickoff video, but remember, you have to be at least 18 years old. I know, Marilyn, you can win yours for your granddaughter. At least 18 years old, subscribe to my channel, have liked this video. You can be anywhere in the world. The only thing you can't be is a winner of a previous Polaroid in this series. So the day one winner cannot re-enter to win today's Polaroid. But with the jelly bean bonuses, you can get your name in there as many times as you want. But if you have already won a spring Polaroid in 2026, you cannot win another one, just so we can spread the love out. Erica says she loves those big beans. I got those last year at Dollar Tree, of course. And last year I actually like used them. I put like different prizes inside them. Honestly, can't remember what I did, how I did that, but I know there was something hidden in there. Okay, let me get the giveaway ready for today. If you would like to win today's Polaroid, one time over in the chat box, I want you to type in, oh, I got to change it, sorry. You will type in hashtag Rose, hashtag ROSE. It needs to look exactly like it does on screen. You need the hashtag, no spaces. If you do happen to notice that you've typed it wrong or you put in a space or forgot the hashtag, make sure to retype it in so you get your entry. But there is no reason to spam the chat because each username does only get one entry into the giveaway. You have about 1 minute and 30 seconds to get in that hashtag, and I will just play some music while we wait. All right, I did check, you guys, and I only need 3 more thumbs up so we get to 100. So smash that like button. And let's go ahead and find out who is going to win today's creation, and then I will tell the winner how they will claim that. All right, good luck to everyone, and congratulations goes to, let's see if I can get the drums. Christy, congratulations, Christy. You will need to claim the Polaroid, and what you'll need to know is what it says your winner name is right here on screen. And then down at the bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form that you'll need to fill out. You'll need to know which day you won, which you won day 2. You'll describe it a little bit, and then once the series is all over, I will send this out. You do have 24 hours to fill out the form. I won't do any follow-ups with winners, so if any of these aren't claimed, they just stay here right with me. So if I were you, I would, right after we're done with the live, just go fill out the form so that you don't forget. And we can go ahead and take, now everything's dry. So here is a look at what Christy will be receiving, and then I'll sign the back of these before I send them out. All right, I did see, okay. Erica said she did not know there were any calendars left. Yes, Vivica does have a limited supply of calendars. I have it linked below. I have her link below. I have it on the visual supply list if you want to go check it out and get one of your own. Now, of course, it's not going to make it here in time for you to join me for this series, but you can keep the spring Advent fun going even longer. And don't forget to let her know that I sent you if you do decide to go ahead and order one. All right, and speaking, right here we go. Yes. All right, I see all the congratulations to the winner of our project today. And now, guys, we're going to do one last stamp of approval check. Cross your fingers we got to 100 because that means we would get to pull 3 names. And did we do it? Oh, guys, we are at 99. Is there one of you out there who can smash the like button so we can pull one more name? Do you have a friend or family member next to you who you can be like, hey, get on the live stream and just give it a heart, right? And if you are here on replay, keep smashing that like button as well. That helps it get out to other viewers. If you have any crafty friends who you think might like to join us, especially on the weekend when more people are off work, I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. And if you can't be here live, you can always watch the replay. But the series will go through. I think it stops on Friday would be our last day. Yes, there we go. Tina says, come on, lurkers. Yes, I do know that many of you are just hanging out listening. You might not be chatting. And I appreciate you just as much, but we would also appreciate that thumbs up, okay? I know like last night on Craft Roulette, I wasn't in the chatter box, but I was listening while I did some other work. And I did hear Steven say like they were trying to reach a certain number of likes, and I had not liked it yet. So I did switch back over to that window so I could smash that like button. So please do so. Yes, here we go. Make sure to smash that like button. The more during the live, the more jelly bean bonus names we get to pull. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see if we did it. Cross your fingers. Yay! It worked. It worked. Thank you so much to our friends who are just hanging out here with us in the background. We got to 104 right now. So that is 3 names. I know yesterday I pulled 4, but I was not thinking clearly because we should have to get to 125 to earn 4 names. So we got a bonus yesterday. Oh, thank you. Amy went over to one of her other accounts. I know Carmen did all 7 of hers. And Carlene said smash. Yes. In her best Hulk voice. Love it. Okay, guys, let me go get the giveaway ready for our jelly bean bonus. And this will be similar to how we entered to win the Polaroid itself. So if you would like your name entered into the jelly bean bonus machine, which for this, there is nothing you need to do right now to claim that. I just put your name into the little prize wheel. And then at the end of the series, when I come back with the recap and giveaway rules video, that is when, if your name is drawn, you will have so long to claim whatever prize you won, whether it's an actual physical prize or if it is extra entries. And again, you can get your name in that machine as many times as you can or that you earn. And but the same thing, 18 plus, subscribe to my channel, smash the like button on these videos. But if you would like your name in the jelly bean bonus machine today, one time over in the chat, type in hashtag jelly, hashtag JELLY. Again, it needs to look exactly like it does on camera. No spaces. If you notice that you spell it incorrectly, please go ahead and get your entry in by redoing it. Arlene says we win jelly beans. No, Arlene, it's not jelly beans, but I just try to switch it up for the season. So jelly beans seem kind of springy because originally it was an Easter series. So Erica says she pre-liked all the days with both of her accounts because she knew she would only get to be live on the weekend. Thank you so much, Erica. That helps us out, helps out all those live viewers. I love that. Once the chat slows down, this is going to be a great time for you to get in any final questions before we say goodbye for the day. Do not forget to check out that Stamp Wars tonight. Find out who the mystery guest is. Oh, gotta remove that. There we go. I'll play a little music. You have about 1 minute to get in your hashtag jelly. righty. Love it. Carlene says she is going to check out Stamp Wars tonight. Awesome. I will be in the chat probably. All righty, guys. Let's find out who. Let me just go make sure we didn't get up to 125. No, it stopped at 104. So we will pull our 3 names. I will get out my list so I can write those down. If you did do any memberships or super chats during the live stream, I will write your name down as well once we're done here. But good luck to everyone. Let's find out who our lucky 3 Jelly Bean bonus names will be for today. The first one is going to Ann Urban. Congratulations, Ann. Number 2 will be Alisa. Congratulations. And the last name for today, everybody cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Our final name today going into the Jelly Bean bonus machine is Diane M. Congratulations, Diane. I think Diane's lucky. Yeah, Diane got in there yesterday. See, you can get in there as many times as possible. So make sure that you are here with us when you can be. I know that during the week it might be harder for some, but even then you'll want to watch those replays so you can collect the secret word, okay? Don't forget about that. I was going to tell you guys one more thing. Oh, no. What I want to know, I know that Carlene let us know that she was going to be at Stamp Wars tonight. If you are going to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central to see who the mystery guest is, put Stamp Wars over in the chatter box. Again, get in any final questions you have. After I'm done here, I'm going to have some lunch, clean up this mess. I clean it up. I have to clean it up like every day. It's actually not too bad today. Yesterday was a little bit crazier. Not too much back there that I have to clean up. So, oh, yay. So Elisa's going to check it out. Amy is adding it to her calendar. Love that. Yay. Okay. I hope you got to be there, right? Love it. All right. Okay. I think that's it, you guys. Yeah, lunch sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to have today. I probably do a chicken tender Caesar salad. That's like my go-to. It's so easy to make those. Let's see. Anything else? I hope to see you back here at 10 a.m. Central tomorrow morning for day 3 and for more giveaways of my project and collecting secret words. Elisa said, time for lunch. Thank you, Alicia. Watching LV Handcrafted at 4. Oh, yes. Make sure to check out Lynn's channel, too. See what they're doing today. Amy has a question. Do I have a video of my new studio setup? Really curious about your light setup. I do not, Amy. I don't. Like, every time that I get this place about cleaned up and ready to, like, make a video and show things off, something happens down here. The first time the basement flooded, so we had to tear the whole thing apart, and then I got it cleaned up again, and we had a clog in our kitchen sink that I had to, where we get in the pipe to clean it out, it's in my craft room closet, and so I had to take everything out of that closet, and then it took forever to go back in into, well, it's still, I mean, it's a pit right now. I could not do it, but if you want to reach out to me via email, I can send you links to like the lights I use. Really, until I was kind of making money for a while, probably after I started membership, because honestly, those of you who are members, When I say you help to keep me creating here on YouTube, that is no joke. It's all because of you that I am still able to share here. But that's when I kind of started, you know, like upgrading my cameras for the live streams, and I got real studio lights, because for the longest time, I just used IKEA standing lamps to light things up. So I say start out with what you have. I still use for my videos, my pre-recorded videos, I still just use my iPhone. Thank you to Ruby D for the super sticker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that. That is way appreciated. So I say use what you have, but if you want to reach out, I can send you a link, hopefully to the lights that I bought. Let's see if I have any other questions. Yes, it was one thing after another. And like, so the first time we had to, of course, replace all the carpet. So everything had to go out of here. It was crazy. Lisa said she wished she had a basement to get away and get her craft mojo on in silence. It is nice to just have a dedicated space where I don't have to like pick up after. Well, I do try to like clean up, but you know, I have to like pick up a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Carlene says, thanks for a fun time. See you all tomorrow or later tonight. Yeah, I hope that we have some spring advent chatters in the Stamp Wars chatter box tonight. All right. Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, guys. Well, I think that is it. Hope to see you here tomorrow. Hope to see you in the chatter box tonight over at Stamp Wars. And until then, wait, I just saw Angie had a last question. Sorry. Angie said, how is your fridge? Knock on wood, it seems to be okay. It seems to be cooling correctly, and it has ever since yesterday morning. We did not bring everything back inside. What we're doing is like, oh, if we need ketchup, I go to the garage and then I bring it into the inside fridge. Or if we need yogurt or milk or whatever's out there, we're just bringing it in as we need it. So we're not going to do like the whole reload and then have something happen. But we will be probably on the lookout for a good deal, or, you know, like just do more research on refrigerators. Thank you for checking up on me. And now, guys, until tomorrow, I hope y'all have a crafty day. Bye-bye.